Let's start by paying homage to the Buddha. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So today we will learn the Assa da Sutta. So Asara Sutta is there are three Asara Sutta. This one is first or Batama Asara Sutta, and then second, so Dudiya Asara Sutta, and the third, so here Dadiya Asara Sutta. So they are slightly the same but little bit different, maybe reference passing or something. Okay, so now. Firstly, the word asada. So the word asada is here in the English translation. So gratification, gratify, or enjoyment also, actually. Sorry. So asada. That asada is, taste or sweetness or enjoyment or satisfaction. So sadiyati. So root, uh, actually, the one is and the end of this sutta. So I will write down the asada is R prefix, and then so root is sad, and the suffix is art. So but here so actually it should be asada, but later so this sa become the sasa, so that is a long vowel become short asada. So here also ru sad also actually that is equal to the swat. So that's why also okay. That's why also combination of su and the root art by changing u to the wa, so swat. So su mean well, and art mean eat. So eat well, to eat well. That means enjoy or taste. So in this way, step by step can be, understood. So that is why here, the asada is, taste or enjoyment. Taste or enjoyment in this way can be understood. So, okay, now this soda is about the enjoyment. Now, so here Sawati Nidane and the Bobewa me Bakery Samboda So Anabi Sambuddhasa Bodhisattva Sato Eta Dahosi. Konu Ko Rubasa Asado. Ko Adinawo. Ko Nisarana. So that is about the, Rupa. So three steps you see. Asado, Adinawo, Nisarana. See, Asado, Adinawo, Nisarana. So, Asada Adinawa Nesarana. So commonly we ordinary people know that. So we find automatically on something. So which one is pleasurable point, pleasurable things in this way. But so according to the guidance of the Buddha, so there is the other, Adinawa, disadvantage or fault. And also Nisarana escape from that disadvantage or maybe weakness also. Some asada is enjoyment or gratification. So adinawa is drawback and then escape. So adinawa, even though here scholar translation, gratification, drawback, and the escape, but so in the dictionary, adinawa is disadvantage or you see, disadvantage or danger. So in this way can be understood. Yeah. So disadvantage or danger. So instead of saying, drawing back, draw back. So when we see something as a danger, so we will like it. So in this way can be understood. So that is here three steps. So in this, part, so rubasa asado. Okay, so I will take it out. So rubasa asado, ko rubasa asado, ko adinawo mean ko rubasa adinawo, ke nesarana mean ke, so rubasa ma nesarana or rubasa nesarana. Also in this way can be understood. So too, Viranaya asado, Viranaya adinawo, Viranaya nesarana. So senya sankara. So the first part is question. So just to understand roughly. So in this way, Ada Dahosi, such a question occurred to the Blessed One. So this line also we will analyze later. And then after that, so that's a mention Bakeaway Ada Dahosi. So to me, so Ada Dahosi. So Yanko Ruban Badeja Obicha Disukan Somanasan, Ayan Rubasa Asado, Yan Ruban, Anijandokan. So Asara is here answer Sukhan Somanasa. And the so Rubaja Anijan Dokhan Wibri Nama Dhamma, that is Rubasa Adinawo. So impermanence, suffering, and the change has a nature of change. So that is synonymous to the anatta. And then Rubasame Chanda Raga Vinayo. So removing Chanda Raga in the so rupa, etc. is maybe nesarana, rubasa nesarana in this way. This is answer. So that is in the first. Uh, even though, because of five aggregates here, two first paragraph is a little bit long, but actually, so only the first part we can understand. So that is why I will make a copy that first line. So Viranaya asado. and also, Vedanaya, Sanyaya, and so on. So after the answer is here, that's a mention Bakeaway Ida the Hosi Yanko Rupa Anajan Rubasa Adino Rubasame Idambi. Okay, this one is answer actually. So this one also just about the Ruba Kanda. Okay, so within a Kanda, Senya Kanda, Sankara Kanda, Winyana Kanda also can be understood. So, okay, here in the first line. So to understand the phrase by phrase, now here one phrase is Bobe wa me Samboda. Bobe wa me Samboda. So that is one phrase. Another one is here. Anabi Samboda sa bodhisatti wa sato. That is next phrase. And then ita hosi. So these three phrases we need to understand. Okay, in this way. No, so bobe wa. So bobe is actually the word boba, but with the located case. So that one. So bobe ewa. Okay, bobe ewa. So located case singular. And samboda. So samboda is ablative case. So singular. So both B mean before. So Sambodha mean enlightenment. So me is for me. Bhikkhu is just bucketed case. So for me, so before the enlightenment. So that means before I become the Buddha. So in this way it can be understood. For me, before, so the enlightenment. So before he has not attained, he has not been enlightened yet at the time of the bodhisattva. So that is why. So Anabi Sambuddhasa Bodhisattva Sato. So the one is genetic case singular. So Bodhisattva also are the same. So genetic case singular. Here Sato also actually genetic case singular. So Sado is ru'as. So Anabi Sambodasa is Abhisambodasa, na Abhisambodasa. Okay, to understand the meaning of this one. So one word is na Abhisamboda. Na Abhisamboda. Also, so has not been enlightened. So na Abhisamboda. And also Bodhisattva is Bodhisattva. So Bodhisattva. So enlightenment being. So being for enlightenment. So that is a bodhisattva, the Buddha to be. So bodhisattva is just bodhisattva. But literal meaning of say enlightenment being, not Buddha yet. Who can be enlightened one? So in this way, bodhisattva. So that means bodhisattva, who to be commonly most scholar translate that one. So the Buddha to be. In this way can be. Okay. And then Sato. So that is Sato. Sato is actually Sat. Sat and the so root as but present participle surface art. So this art drop. So that is as a present participle form. We have this Sat. So after that, the or, this or is a genetic singular sign. So that is finally we can the, settle in this way. So the meaning of, that one is genetic absolute construction. So when, so, you know, so bodhisattva, uh, so Nabis and Buddhas are unenlightened. So who has not been enlightened yet? So, and then Satomi, west. Uh, so maybe west, and then who has not been enlightened one. So in this way can be understood. So, or maybe became, so became in this way, or was, so in this way, genitive absolute construction. So a why, a when or why. Maybe so because of genetic, so here Ewa, so that is an even why. So even why, so bodhisattva who has not been enlightened yet became, so Eta the hosi. So Eta the hosi, Eta a hosi. So Eta means this, hosi means occurred. So occurred. So maybe this me is like a to me. So connected with that one instead of here for me. So to me. So occur to me in this way. So at that time, the following one is those are question. That is here. This question. These questions occur to me because idat hosi means idat a hosi or idan a hosi. This occurred in this way can be understood. But the following are questions that is right. So those questions are here, you see. So gonu ko rubasa asado. So these questions. So in this way, gonu ko. So nu ko is just. So what is so enjoyment or form? And also, this one also actually quite changed because of go. So what is, this danger? And also what is necessary? What is escape? So in this way, can be understood. So even at the time of the Bodhisattva stage, so the Buddha has such an idea thought. So not only when up, not only after becoming the Buddha, even at the time of the Bodhisattva, also such an idea, such a question occurred to him. So at that time, so answer also he has rapidly he already understood that one. So rapidly he has already understand that one. So that is here the first question answer is does not mention ita the hosi. So this one also can be understood phrase by phrase does not mention ita the hosi. So yang kho rupan padijja sukhan somanasa yang rupasa asado. That is one part. And the yang rupan aniccan dukkhan viprinama dhamma ayang rupasa asado. And then yo rupa same chanda raga vinayo. And the chanda raga bahana idam rupasa nesarana. So this one is here yan and the ayan. So even though this one is fast answer, but okay. And then here, so that is point. Here ayan rupasa asado. Okay, before analyzing. So here does not mention to me. This answer occurred to me in this way can be, understood. Occurred to me. So that's not mention. That's not my hand to me. So that's not mentioned to me in this way. And then, so ayan rupasa asado. So again, this is rupasa asado and so enjoyment of form. Okay. And also ayan rupasa adinawo. This is danger. So danger of form. And also here idan rupasa nisarana. So this is the escape or the way, a kind of the escape. So escape of form or escape from form in this way. Rupa. So here before, instead of the rupa, vedana, sanya, sankhara, vijnana, the same can be understood. So, okay, now, what is enjoyment of the form. So what is enjoyment uh, with regard to the form? So here, Yanko Ruban Badeja Obijadi Sukhan Somanasa. So here, Yan Sukhan Somanasa. Yan, so whatever, pleasant feeling, whatever, pleasurable feel, whatever pleasure, whatever pleasance. So obijadi arise, Ruban Badeja with reference to the form. So now that one can be, understood in this way. So here, this Ruban Badeja is one phrase. So that is why that one, the meaning of that one. Badeja, oh, okay, before translating, so the word Badeja. So Badeja Samopana. Badeja is, grounded on or on account of or concerning or because of, maybe concerning also, commonly with the accusative. Here, that is a Ruben also accusative. So concerning form. So concerning form. And the Yan Ruben, Yan. So Yan is connected to Yan, Sukhan, Somanasan, Obijati. So whatever, uh, sukha, pleasure, and then somanasa, enjoyment, uh, uh, so maybe whatever happiness. Okay, what is scholar translation? Yeah, pleasure and happiness, sukha and somanasa, you see? So whatever concerning form, whatever pleasure and happiness, obviously arises. So this is, that is. So this one is, a yan is connected here. Yan and the a yan in this way can be understood. So that is why. So here, I will delete this one. So that in this way can be understood. That whatever. So concerning form, that whatever, pleasure and happiness arises. That whatever. Okay. That whatever, so which arises, so concerning form, in this way is better to understand. That pleasure and happiness which arises concerning form is, the enjoyment of form. So in this way can be, understood. And also, so yan ruban anejan dokhan, so nama dhamma. So here also, so that aneja mean, that form is impermanent, and then so painful, and so nama dhamma. So nama dhamma. So nama, okay, dhamma, that form is impermanent, painful, and so subject to change, so changeable, subject to change. Vibrinama Dhamma. So Vibrinama is change. Vibrinama is change for the was or rebirth. So change, okay, in this way can be understood. So that ruba is subject to change, all the time changing, is the danger of that form in this way can be understood. And also here your rupa same chanda raga vinayo chanda raga bahan. Okay, chanda raga vinayo chanda raga bahan. So here also, your chanda raga vinayo. Okay, so now we need to understand the chanda raga. Chanda means desire, raga means less. But when that chanda and raga, so using together at the time, active desire. So active desire or exciting desire. So that exciting desire, so chanda raga, we can see in the dictionary. Exciting desire, active desire. No, sorry. Chanda. Yeah. Chanda raga, I mean, exciting desire in this way. Actually, what by what? Chanda is desire, but raga is less. So commonly, some translator also translate so desire and less or something, but not like that. Actually, it represents desire, active desire, lessful desire. So in this way can be understood. So that is why in the scholar translation also, uh, yeah. So desire and greed. So in this way also translated, but so in some place not like that. So, but here, we will translate the other way. So, chanda raga. And vinaya mean removing or destruction. Chanda raga vinaya. So, vinaya is driving away, driving out or abolishing, destruction, remover. So, remover. So, that is one here. Uh, that removal of exciting, so desire. So, and the Chandaraga Bahana. Also, Vinaya means destruction. So, because Bahana means removal. So, that is not, together. So, destruction and removal of exciting desire. So, inform or, yeah, desire of form. Desire inform. Yeah, inform is also maybe a harm scholar translated. Desire for, here greed or desire for form. But here ruba same with the locative case. So yeah, so desire for forms. So that is the escape. That destruction and removal is that the desire for form is the escape of form or escape from form. So in this way can be, understood. So rubasame, yeah, they escape when it comes to form. Mhm. So rubasame, so when form arises, so when it comes to form, so I could try to remove that. So in this also this rubasame, so scholar translation is better to understand. So when it comes to form in this way, so scholar translated. Okay, that is the escape of form in this way can be, understood. So that is why, commonly we ordinary people, ordinary being, when form, occurs to us, when we see something, it is beautiful to us, we like it easily. That is Chandaraga arise in us. If we don't like it, that one, so we reject it. And also we, some of the, you know, the dislikeness occurs to us. That is also the part of maybe a kind of the, dosa. So we like it. That is a kind of the attachment or loba. So commonly we react with the loba and dosa. If we like it with the loba, we react. If we don't like it, so we add with the dosa. So in this way. So but here, uh, in the Buddha destruction, not so only after becoming Buddha yet. So before the Buddha, at the time of the Bodhisattva, also he has such an idea. That is why he becomes finally the Arahant or the Buddha, enlightened one. So because of that thought, so such thought or such idea, such knowing leads him so to be enlightened one. So that is why, so Anabi Sambuddhasa. So at the very beginning, you see Bobbewa Sambodha, Bobbewa me Sambodha, to me before the enlightenment. So Anabi Sambuddhasa Bodhisattva Sewa Sato, even when Bodhisattva became, who has not been enlightened one yet, who has not been enlightened yet. So at the time also he has such an idea. So what is enjoyment in the form? What is the danger in the form? Danger of the form? What is the escape? The way of escape from the escape the way to be liberated from form. So in this way. So actually, so that is just the right saying to escape from form. So we don't attach to it. We should not give up that form directly. Only so a kind of the attachment. So we should abandon. We should remove. So ruba is just ruba. We cannot, drive away. So in this way, can be understood in this. So to in the here. So rubasa asado, viranaya asado, so sinyaya asado, and the Sankharana Asado and the Vinyanasa Asado Adinavo Nisarana. So the same question to the five aggregates. And then answer also, you see, yeah. Uh so Ruban Badija Obejadi Sukan Somanasan Yan Rubasa Asado. After that also here. So Yan Wiranam Badija Obejadi Sukan Somanasan Yan Wiranaya Asado. So like that, the same, all of them are the same. That is why if we understand these, so we can understand this one in meaning. Okay, so that is just meaning. Now, but the try to understand the guide sense of the Buddha to be understood clearly. So if we don't have the such a instruction of the Buddha, so commonly, so automatically or regularly, so we react to the form with the loba and the dosa. So firstly, we find pleasure in it. If we don't find it, we are angry with that. So that is common way to beings, ordinary beings. But the Buddha, in the Buddha's guidance, even though if we find out that one, so it has nature of the painful, it has nature of the danger. So that is changing, so impermanence. Because of that impermanent rising and falling, so it makes us painful. Maybe at the time of arising, we may find pleasure, but so why we are enjoying that, so that one is fading away. So in this way, make us painful. So that is why impermanence, rising and falling, and the painful, so up because of falling, and the it has natural change. That so when something go rise with regard to the form, we like it. We want to maintain for a long time, but so we could not control. It is out of our control. So because it has natural change, so we bring nama dhamma. That is anatta. So that we bring nama dhamma is synonymous to the anatta. So non-self. So we could not control. So it goes its own way, not under our intention. So in this way can be, and because of that, that is danger. So to be liberated from that. So when we find out, so pleasure in it. Okay, so let's we should drive away such a attachment to it, pleasure. So attachment to that pleasure or pleasurable idea or so, something like the chandaraga, exciting desire. So wishing in it, wishing for it, desire for that form, we should remove, we should destroy it. So only when such kind of desire can be, destroyed completely, uprootedly. So we ordinary people become the noble one and then truly liberated from that. So in this way can be, understood. Actually, not even though here escape of, form, but when that form arises, so commonly we attach to it to be liberated from that attachment. So we should cut off, we should destroy the excited desire. At the time, we will be liberated from that excited desire, or that is loba or samudaya satya. So in this way can be, understood. So rupa is dukkha satya. That chandaraga is samudaya satya, loba. So from the viewpoint of the, Four Noble Truths. So in this way can be, understood. Okay, so that is the first paragraph. And then second paragraph. So even though the Buddha to be Bodhisattva has such an answer, such an understanding, but so yawa kiwanjaham bhikkhave, so ime san pinchana upadane khandana, so ewan adinawanja asadoja. So adina ewan asadanja asada do adinawanja adinawa do nesaraninja nesarana do yathabhutan nabi nabinya se so newa dawaham bhikkhave sa devake loke sa marake sa brahmake sasamana brahmaniya sa deva manusaya anuddaran samma sambote abhisambodhodi bisinya se. So now this paragraph. Okay, this analysis should be under this order. So we can understand this paragraph. So pray line by line to understand the meaning easily. So here Yawa Kiwanja Bikawi Imisan Binjana. So Ubarane Kandana Ewan Assa da Do. So that is one line. And then so Newa Dawahan Bikawi Sadewaki Loki. So Sasamana Brahmaniya Bajaya Sadewa Manusaya Anodaran Sama Sambodi Abisambo Dodi Bisinya saying that is one line. And then Yadoja Kwa Han Bikawi Imisan. That one is next line. Yatabudan Abinya say. So Atahan and the so Bisinya say and then now the last line. In this way, line by line can be understood. Here some words are a different reading, those I will delete it. So now the first line. So Yawa Kiwan Jahan. That one so can be divided. So Yawa Kiwan Ja. Yawa Kiwan Ja. So Yawa Kiwan Ja also Yawa Kiwan Ja and the Actually, this Kiwan has no any special meaning. Ja also meaningless, just Yawa. So Yawa is as long as. As long as. So here Yawa and Ja has no any meaning. That is within the bracket. So Imesan Binjananan Ubarane Kandanan. So here Asada, you see, Asada of the Ubarane Kanda. Ubarane Kanda means 5. So now this paragraph, okay, this is the first line. Now I will make it line number. Because after that, so we will analyze what then. Okay. So in the first line, one phrase is Yawa. Imesan Benjananan Kandanan. So A1 Asadanja Asada do Adinawanja Adinawa do Nesarananja Nesarana do Yatabudan Nabi Senya say. So to understand the meaning here, this is bucketed case. So that is the meaning of this Yawa is so can be understood. Yawa means as long as I and the Yatabudan Abinya say. So here also Yathabudan we already know Nabinya say. So but this Nabinya saying is so na a B and the inya say. So I have maybe I had not enlightened or understood or realized actually realize it better. Realized so Yathabudan means truly. So truly. So as long as I had not realized truly. So how? So A1 that's A1 means just that's. Okay. That's so Assa da do. So that's so enjoyment as enjoyment. So Assa is object of the abhisanya say. So that means as long as I had not realized truly that's enjoyment as enjoyment. Okay, in this way also. Now Adinawan ja Adinawa do. So that one also the same structure. So the danger as danger. And then Nesaraninja Nesarana do. Also now we can understand. So maybe now the escape. So S and escape. So of imesan pinjana ubarane khandane. So maybe imesan pinjana ubarane khandane. So that one also, can be understood. So these are five aggregates of clinging. So that one is, yeah. So when I did not truly understand these five grasping aggregates, so as a gratification, drawback, that is just an easy way translation. But now we are translating, we try to understand according to the Pali structure, Pali grammatical way. So that is why here, so ime san binjanan, so ubarane khandane, maybe concerning these, five uh aggregates of clinging. So that is logia kanda. Aggregates of clinging, those, five aggregates can be clanked by the loba. So that is mundane word or mundane field. So out of mundane, that is supramundane. So cannot be reached by the loba. So that is not excluded from the Ubarana Khanda. So in this way. So as long as I did not truly understand, so that's enjoyment as enjoyment, the danger as a danger, the escape and escape. So concerning these five aggregates. So in this way can be, five aggregates of clinging. So Newa Dawa Han. Okay, this line also Newa Dawa Han. Sadewiki, Loki, Samaraki, Sasamana. So Sadewa Manusaya. Was it in this way? But so I will translate all of those what literally. So Anodaran Sama Sambode, Abisambo Dodi Pisenya say. So Newa Dawahan. Here also, Dawahan is like a Yawahan. So that one can be. So Dawa and the Ahan. So now the meaning of that one. So Dawa means so long. And then Newa means I never. Okay, I never. So here, Bisinya say, Bisinya say. So that one is, so, Badi and the Inya say in this way. So I never, so declare, let him know. So that is Badi Janati. So Badi Janati as a present tense. I didn't know, I never acknowledge. So I never consent. Yeah, I never acknowledge, I never consent. So here consent is better to understand. So that is why uh, so Bijanya saying I never consent. I did not consent it. So Newa maybe so Newa I did not consent. In this way can be so consent myself. It's a concept mindset. So Anodaran Sambodhi Abhisambodhoti Anodaran Sambodhi Padisambodhoti. So Anodarami beyond the world, Sama Sambodhi, enlightened one, Abhisambodhoti. So Anodaran Sambodhi Abhisambodhoti. So and surpass enlightenment. So that I have enlightened, or I have realized, maybe realized the and surpassed enlightenment. So in this way. So I did not, so long, I did not concept mindset that I have uh, I have realized and suffered enlightenment. So, or I have obtained, I reached to the enlightenment stage. So this one is, Sadivaki, Loki, Samaraki, Sasamana, Brahmaniya, Pachai, Sadiva, Manusaya. So briefly, to the world, Loki, including, man, so Deva and Brahma. So in this way, Deva and God, higher God, in this way briefly can be understood. But in this line here, Yadoja kwahan, yadoja ko, but since or when here yado means since. So because in this way also can be understood. Here yadoja kwahan bekawe imesan binjana ubarane kandana ewan asadenja asada do adinawanja adinawa do nesarananja nesarana do yatabudan abinya se. So that is the same as the first line. So that is together I will translate it. Yadomi the same as the yada. Okay. So and then ja me but. So yado when I abenya say realized I had realized truly. So that's the enjoyment. Eon. You see, A1 asadenja asada do. And then, so adinawanja adinawa do. So the danger is the danger. And also, Nesaraninja Nesaranado, the escape as an escape. And then here, so imesan benjana ubarane kandanen. So concerning these pi aggregates of clinging. So atahan then. So sadewaki loki samaraki sasamana brahmane. So then I consented myself. So that here that I have realized, so enlightenment. So to the world, so briefly. So in this way can be understood. After that, so at that time, what happened? So Nyaninja Bana me Dasana Udapati Agopa me Vimodi. So Yadi Mandima. Okay, here. So Nyaninja Bana me Dasana Udapati. So that is one line. And then Agopame Vimoti, that is one line. And Nati Dani Buna Bawodi. So here Udapati, how? So this is iti mean that. Nyaninja. So the knowledge and vision occur to me. So jnana means knowledge. Jnaninja means dasana. So dasana, vision. So Udabadi occurred to me. But this ed, so with the quotation mark, that occurred to me that is what the first one is. So Agopame Vimoti. So that Agopame Vimoti. So here you see knowledge and vision aroused in me, occurred to me. So mind freedom is unshakable. Here Agopa, unbroken. So Gopa means Gopati. Agopa. So that one Gopa. Koba means breakable. So shaking, unsteady, movable. But akoba means, steadfast, unshaken, not to be shaken. So in this way can be, that is connected with the kopati. So kopati in this way. So that is one here. Mind liberation. Vimukti means liberation. Mind liberation is unmovable, unshakable. Unshakable. That means it's not steadfast. So permanent. Mind liberation is now become permanent. So completely liberated. So in this way. So aya anti majati. So that is aya anti majati. So ayan is this. Anti majati. This is the last life. Ayan anti majati. So this life is last. So for me, to me, in this way, this life is last or final. Final one. So this life is the end or final to me in this way. So here scholar translation also. Maybe this is my last rebirth. So final. This life is last or final to me. And then nati dani puna bhavoti. So puna bhava. So puna means again, bhava means becoming again. That means rebirth. There is no now. So dani means now. Nati means there is no. So puna bhava means rebirth. In this rebirth to me. So such a knowledge and vision occur to me. I understand by myself. So in this way can be understood. So that is why, understand. So to, liberate, to be liberated from the round of rebirth. So that three process in, five aggregates, or maybe briefly mind and matter. So one is enjoyment asada. So, but most that asada stage we can understand that it's ordinary one. But from that, so we can find the adinawa under the instruction of the Buddha. So that is nija dukkha anatta. Understanding that one. So after that, so when someone understands that nija dukkha anatta, three common characteristic or universal characteristic of the mind and matter. So at that time, we are tired of that mind and matter. So rupa, vedana, rupa, in five aggregates. So rupa, vedana, sanya, sankhara, and the vijnana. So through that aggregate, we can escape from the attachment to that mind and matter or attachment to the five aggregates. So finally liberated. So in this way can be, understood. Okay, so now the first Sutta, Assa da Sutta, we finished today. Okay, so is there any question? Okay, so if no more questions, so let's stop here by saying sadhu. So, sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you so much, Sada.
Welcome.
Thank you so much, Sada Paya.
Welcome.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Suki hotu, Sada.
Okay, how do? Okay. Yeah, good night.